my dad was a chicken. So there you go, Phil. So,
Greetings, you groovy lovers of cool music. How are you doing? Welcome to Full Record Jacket with Phil and Ben. And in this particular edition, Ben is bringing a surprise on me. So I wait to be surprised, Ben.
yeah, I've been meaning to tell you this for a little while, Phil, actually, but I'm your father. I'm not really.
Thank goodness for that.
I know. I'm actually your mother. No, I'm not really. I'm just the idiot you turn up with every Friday to record. No, it's that time of year, Phil, where we've all got a playlist on the Five spot, have we not? And we will be getting our list soon from the Five spot that tells us who we've been listening to this year and how many times. Okay. Now, my question to you is, Phil, who do you think your top three are going to be this year?
That's a good question. The problem is I've spent more time on Amazon Music this year, so I don't know whether Spotify...
Can we tag Amazon Music in so we can get some freebies?
Yeah, I must admit I've no idea what my top is would be on Spotify. I've no idea.
Well, if you put your two streaming things together and it was going to give you out your list, what do you think your list would be this year?
What do I think it would be?
What do you think your list would be? I remember what mine was from last year, but what do you think it would be this year?
I think the Rolling Stones are up there, and I think the Rolling Stones might be the top group in terms of hours listened to. Because I don't think another band could come close. I don't think over the last year. They did have them on a lot in the summer as well. So I think it would be that. And then if I've been listening on my phone when I've been exercising, being a bit more funky, I think this year, I think Prince and Madonna could be up there.
Well, Madonna's definitely going to be up there for you, isn't it? I think.
Well, I haven't always spent huge amounts of time listening to her. I obviously was a fan when I was younger.
Looking at her.
This last year, I've listened. Well, she now looks more like a
potato,
more akin to a potato crossed with a plastic doll, doesn't she? But
yeah, she looks like a shaved potato with hair.
But
and some eyes.
Might be obviously on it this year. I'm trying to think who else could be on the list this year. Contenders. There's such a plethora of stuff that I've listened to, but nothing in, consistently a lot. So I think that would be the top three. I reckon.
What, Stones, Prince, Madonna?
I think in terms of what I've played on my phone and what I've listened to in a car or whatever. I'm trying to think what else I've listened to that in any length. No, I can't think of anything else that would be a contender.
So it's just those three?
Well, have I got to come up with five?
No, three's good enough. I think it only gives you a top three, doesn't it?
I don't know. I think it gives you a top five. I can't remember. Well,
see, last year, mine was skewed because my eldest child, my daughter, she was obviously using my account for a long time. So when my chart came out, obviously the brothers Gallagher were number one, and then I think it was Liam Gallagher was two, and Robbie Williams was three because my daughter had a thing for having, I think it's a song called Candy on repeat. So mine was slightly skewed, but I don't think she's got access to it this year. So mine is going to be hopefully more towards my tastings. And okay, I've got a feeling.
I'm not surprised about the brothers Gallagher being up there anyway, though. Really.
Well, I don't think I don't know if Oasis are going to be in my top three this year. I think Noel Gallagher will be. I think he'll be in my top three. I think Matchbox 20 will be. And I'm really torn on the third one. I think it could be the Stones. But I listen to quite a lot of random stuff on my phone. But I've got a sneaking suspicion that the Waterboys might be in there because I went through a period of having a sort of addiction to Whole of the Moon.
So they've just been playing the same song.
Same song. So I think it could be my account this year could be slightly skewed by the Water Boys.
Other bands that could be up there for me, the Kinks could be up there, because I did go through in the summer, listen to but the Kinks, and I did listen to the Who. I'm trying to think. The Who and the Kinks might be up there.
I'm just going to have a look at my account just to see if
the Strokes. I've listened to the Strokes this year quite a lot, so that might also be up there. Actually,
yeah, we've spoke about the Strokes. We should do a deep dive on the debut album.
The Strokes could be up there. Trying to think whether there's anything else that I particularly had on a lot. I can't think.
Yeah, I think the Rolling Stones will probably nip it in mine. Then again, Oasis could be up there because we did do a few Oasis shows, didn't we? Where we sort of restructured various albums, etc. And then obviously we did the 90s one-hit wonders, which could throw mine out slightly because there was a few of them I'd rediscovered and listened to a lot.
Well,
and I did listen to Ryan Adams a lot as well because of the Morning Glory release. So,
well, you made me listen to all those one-hit wonders, and I had them on for a while in my earphones. And then we did the Ryan Adams album. Well, I listened to the one where he did the Bruce Springsteen album earlier in the year, but
so Ryan
I don't
Adams
think I listened
could
to it
be
that much.
In my top three.
It could be in the top three. You went to his gig as well, didn't you? So,
I did go to his gig, yeah. Very good, very good. So I'm going to say my top three is going to be Noel Gallagher, Ryan Adams, and Matchbox 20.
Okay, well, I'm going to say mine is going to be the Rolling Stones, Prince, Madonna, the Strokes, and...
Well, you're going for five.
The Who.
You're broadening your horizons. We'll have to do another show when we get these released and see how close we were with our... How many different genres do you think you've listened to? Because it tells you how many genres you've listened to.
No idea. Can't remember what it was last time.
Last year, I think I'd listened to something like over 100 different genres. I didn't know there was 100 different genres. You know, as far as I was aware, there's about 3. Rock.
Yeah.
Country, funk, soul, jazz fusion. And that hip hop, what do they call it? Hip hop, dance hall, classical crossover stuff, and that's about it.
See, within rock, they've got loads. There's indie rock, hard rock, heavy metal, space rock,
art rock,
psychedelic rock, progressive rock,
painting rock, Gibraltar rock, stick of rock,
seaside rock, candy store rock.
Yeah, you see, there's all these different genres. I was just going to have a look in my little box aside of me with some albums.
Crocodile rock.
Well, you got Noel Rock, haven't you? Remember in the 90s they put bands like Ocean Colour Scene into a genre and called it Noel Rock.
Is that Noel Gallagher rock? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also There's Dad Rock as well, of course, isn't there?
Yeah, there is Dad Rock.
Smooth rock, soft rock. Well, that's
soft rock.
Anything on American FM radio or something.
MOR rock.
Oh, MOR rock. Yeah.
Country awful rock. So it's a rock where it's rock that rocks.
There's glam rock.
Yeah. Rocking chair rock.
I'm trying to think of another one. Electro rock.
Yeah, electro pop, funk rock,
punk rock,
pop rock. This is like Mallet's Mallet, isn't it?
So there we are. Those are all the genres, and
so that's what we're going for. They're my 3. I think they're going to be there or thereabouts on my Spotify. end of year what I've been listening to, unless my daughter does actually still have access to my account, then it's going to, I don't know, it could be Cardi B and Mariah Carey, which, if it is, then I can no longer do this show, Phil, and speak to you in any sort of stance of authority on popular music culture, really. But we'll do another show when we get our things out, and we'll be honest. We'll show the screen so people can see what we've been listening to. If mine's the Lighthouse Family and the Cause, I'm not going to be happy.
Yeah. You see, I've not listened to a lot of jazz this year. I know,
I can tell your
sometimes
hair's
in the
growing
past.
back. I've noticed when you listen to jazz, your hair doesn't grow as fast.
Ah, right. That's,
you see.
that accounts for it, you see. But I haven't really listened to very much at all this year. So that's, my cool catness is lower this year. Listening to more pop stuff.
Do you know what actually you say about jazz? In March, when I was studying, I did listen to a heck of a lot of Miles Davis's
albums, jazz music, trumpet.
No, not
kind of blue.
Kind of blue. I was going to say Blue Train, but that's John Coltrane, isn't it? So yeah, Kind of Blue. I listened to that a lot. So he may sneak in.
Miles Davis. You might have the coolest list. You see, you could have the.
Well, it goes without saying, really. I mean, when you've got this,
the
you're going to be
list
cool,
of
son.
all.
But yeah, like I said, if it is the Lighthouse Family and the Boys Zone in there, something's gone horribly wrong with my list has been hacked. That's all I'm going to say. But, we'll see. Give it a couple of weeks and we'll be able to tell.
So then, dear viewer, what do you think will be in your list if you use Spotify or any of these streaming devices? What do you think will be your top 5 artists? Which have you listened to the most this year? What would be your most jammed song? And which genre do you think will be topping your list for your audio delights? Let us know in the comments, and we'll find out whether you got it right or not at some point. But we would just like to know what your top 5 most listened to artists or bands of the year are. So leave those in the comments if you please. And if you've liked this video, heaven knows why, but if you have, do give us a little like.
Subscribe.
And we love a subscription. We got another one yesterday.
We did, didn't we? We were really happy. You got all these
it makes us so happy.
YouTubers with their thousands and millions of subscribers, and we're just, me and you, Phil, because people don't realise this blue line here we're in the same room together. And after we end this, we cuddle around a little candle, don't we, with our YouTube date in front of us going, oh, I hope we get another one come up. And we sat there for about 4 days, and it went from 85, and we're like, oh, come on, it's going to happen now. 86, yeah, we had a massive party, didn't we? We partied like it's 1999.
Just one subscription will warm our hearts that much. So if you subscribe to us, you'll be making 2 middle-aged men very, very happy.
What? I'm Peter Pan, Phil. There's no middle-aged going on here.
I forgot about that, Ben. Yeah, no, of course not.
But yes, we will be very happy if you give us a subscribe, because it allows us to afford to buy a new candle to keep us warm with, doesn't it? So
exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
To give a prize, won't we? For the 100th subscriber, we will give something.
Oh, we'll give something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever that may be, but have a look at our number of followers. If it's on 99, you know what to do.
You could be lucky.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
You didn't know it was going to end then, did you?
No, I didn't know.